Good morning and welcome back to the Channeled Wisdom Circle. I am Guardian Goddess Iman. I'm going to be channeling my stream from the Cosmic Collective Consciousness. And today we are talking about decluttering your spirit. And when this message came through as the topic of the day, I saw it as someone's heart and chest opening and then a bunch of junk, clunk, trinkets all falling out and pouring out. And that being the necessity to let go of some of the things that is holding your spirit down energetically, some of the things that is keeping you small. So, one of the divinity sessions that came through in relation to this is from Divinity Session 78. And that particular passage ended up speaking about binging your spirituality. And I'm going to quote the passage right now. I'm not here to gorge you for the right time. It's not gorging that makes the light be seen. It is forging you into your highest self, where the truth can be unfolded unto your true path. So, this message today is about taking the time to reflect, actually do the work, right? But also clear out the excess. As we're going through life, there's a lot of outside stimulus that you're experiencing in a day to day, especially now in the information age. And there's a lot of concepts, a lot of teachings, all of these different things that's coming to you. But to move down your path with clarity, you have to be able to discern what is needed now in the present moment. And what have you picked up along the way that no longer aligns or simply needs to be put on a shelf? So, in this, there's a few different aspects to decluttering your spirit that we're going to talk about today. And we're going to start with purging opinions and expectations. So as you're going along your journey, there may be family, friends, society at large, whoever, the people around you that have certain opinions of who you are, how you should be, what you should be doing, and expectations, all of those things that's been placed on you. It's time to release those. Other people's opinions and expectations, if you are not remaining mindful and present along your journey, those things can skew your perception. They can skew the actions that you take, consciously or subconsciously. And that's another thing that ends up cluttering your spirit. Thinking that you have to express a certain way, that you have to express your own beingness, that you have to express your spirituality a certain way. All of these things can change over time, and they should as you're growing and you're evolving. But it's important to give yourself that space to determine what you need for you and what's driving your decisions, what's driving your actions. Is it other people's opinions, other people's expectations? Is it your soul? Is it your spirit and higher self? Where's this coming from, right? We think a lot about spring cleaning as things you do in your physical environment. But that same concept needs to be translated to your energy, needs to be translated to your intuition, your entire vessel, right? That's a part of the reason why we have the sacred rhythm fast that we do every solstice and equinox, which is coming up soon. But even between that, are you giving yourself that time to declutter, to reevaluate What's driving you right now? What's your motivating factor? What's your why in these different moments? And when life is happening, there's chaos around you, there may be things going on with family and loved ones. Are you giving yourself the time to slow down, experience, and reflect? A lot of the clutter that begins to pile up is because there's a lack of mindfulness, awareness, and presence along the journey to realize, oh, wow, this thing happened 2 months ago, but I'm still carrying this. Or this happened 6 months ago and I haven't given myself the time to process it. So all of that stays in your energy system until you do something with it. Slow down. There's a lot of aspects to this message. The core is slow down so you can be present, so you can acknowledge, absorb, and metabolize your experiences, the good ones as well. You may be having amazing things happening in your life, but you're so focused on getting to the next thing, getting to the next thing, getting to the next thing, that you're not stopping to appreciate what is, that you're not stopping to acknowledge how much you've grown already. Give yourself the time for that. In truth, when we are rushing through life, what's the real destination that you're rushing to? At the end of this lifetime, it's the same for all. It's a transition from this space. Why are you rushing to that faster? Be present in these moments to live fully in it, to absorb everything that's here for you. And also, going back to the decluttering, identifying what's actually needed now. You're growing every single day in some way or another. Your needs are changing as you evolve and grow. What needs to be released? And when it comes to spirituality and the divinity session that I mentioned, it's about not binging your spirituality, not just watching all of the divinity sessions, coming to the different Mystic University classes, but are you living it? Living it, embodying it, doing that aspect of the work is what creates real change. Otherwise, it's mindlessly consuming. And this is coming back to the message of slowing down. You also have to slow down for yourself to integrate the wisdom that you're getting, integrate the lessons, integrate that knowledge, all of it. And in that slowing down, you give yourself space for your inner knowing to flourish, for that inner wisdom to come through. If you're constantly doing all these different things, your entire day is filled with whatever. If it's mundane things on the physical realm, if it's filled with things spiritually, but from the aspect of binging it and not absorbing it and living it, that inner knowing can't come through. It's like it's knocking at the door, but you have the music blasting. You can't even hear it. So give yourself time to silence silence all the other things that's going on. And one of the ways that you can do that, of silencing the energetic noise, because all that decluttering your spirit, that's what it is. It's noise, it's static, it's creating interference in the field, creating interference in your manifestations, the things that you are looking to create. And it's creating interference from your intuition coming through, the clarity coming through that you're most likely asking for. If you do nothing else, Meditate at least 5 minutes a day. Start there. In 24 hours, you can find 5 minutes. You may have to be at work and go to the bathroom just to get out of that space and have a step away. It may be 5 minutes on a lunch break. It may be 5 minutes before you go back in the house with family. But give yourself 5 minutes to be present with yourself, with your spirit, and again, give that space for your inner knowing. And on meditation, I want to give this note in case there is anyone who has a busy mind or is not used to meditating and it's a little more difficult to hold that focus and concentration to become present. Start with your senses. You can be anywhere. In nature, outdoors is a great place, but you can be anywhere. Take a moment and just pay attention to your physical experience. What are you hearing in your space? What is it that you're feeling physically? Are you aware of how the clothing hangs on your body? If you're outside, are you bring your attention to that breeze if it's moving, the sun if it's shining, right? Meditation at its core is about presence. Now, once you implement and you use that presence, you can do a lot with it. But first, we got to come back to the present. And in giving yourself that time, that space to meditate, to slow down and be present, it will become clear what the clutter is. If you're working on meditating, simply being present with your senses, and this thought keeps looping, this question keeps popping up, or this pain or anger or whatever keeps coming up, that's a part of the clutter. And when things come up in meditation, pay attention to its presence, the fact that this specific thing came up. That too is a message. So in this of decluttering your spirit, allowing the silence and come back to presence, recognize the chatter that comes through, the static that comes through is an indication of something to release, something to deal with, or something to cut cords from, so it's no longer cut cords from and remove the energy from. So it's no longer static in your field and it's no longer cluttering your spirit. With this meditation, there are many different things that you can do. What's coming through right now is having a meditation that you do in the day to become present, just to be, to simply be, not to do anything, just to be present with yourself, to be present in the moment, to be present with your breath and the fact that you are existing here. And giving yourself a moment in the day, each and every day, to declutter your spirit, to remove the things that you've picked up in the day. Just like, think about how many times you cleanse something during the day, whether that's washing your hands, washing your face, washing your body, washing a dish, cleaning something, right? Throughout the day, you're picking up things energetically as well. Are you giving yourself the time and space to cleanse that, to remove the things that you've picked up during that day, to release it with love if you need to? But doing those things so you're clearing the noise and you're clearing the clutter before it builds up, before it's at the level of energetic hoarding. I'm going to take a sip of water on that one. Be consistent with your energy system and that cleansing, so you're not allowing energetic hoarding. So you're not hoarding anything energetically that should not be there. The more clear you allow your field to be, the more open it is, again, for that wisdom, that divine insight. Yes, and There are upgrades, there are quantum leaps, there is clarity that's waiting for you. But it's too much static going on. It's too much noise happening. It's too much clutter. They can't even find you. They got to climb through this whole junkyard of random things and random energies that you've been allowing to live rent free. Remove that. And with this, I want to also mention how important that is to your nervous system. If you're rushing through life, you're rushing to the next thing, that's a body and energy that's in that fight or flight. That's an aspect of survival mode, right? Trying to hurry up and handle all of these things, whatever it is, but not giving yourself time to rest, to digest. You have to give yourself time for that. To breathe, to be present with yourself, with your spirit, with your soul, to know what's going on, to see what's going on, to reset simply for your peace of mind. If nothing else, for your peace of mind. So previously, the Divine Mother, Monica Bay, created a nervous system reset hypnosis. You can find that on here on the YouTube, on the podcast, it's many different places. But recognize the tools that you have and apply them as needed. If you had a really wild and crazy day, don't just go to sleep and let all of that marinate in your energy. Do something about it. Cleanse it out, release it, reset. And hypnosis is a great way to care for your energy system while in a state of receptivity. So if you feel like you're doing too much, you don't want to keep doing things, but you know that your energy and your spirit needs some nurturing, pull out that hypnosis and allow yourself to receive that. Hypnosis bypass the conscious mind and go straight to the subconscious. So those patterns, those feedback loops that are playing in the background can be reprogrammed, can be reset, can be removed. Cleanse and release the things that you're holding on to. And every time that you do that, I want you to pay attention to how you feel after and what your experience is after. So you can begin attuning your energy, attuning your awareness to the difference between the clean and clear energy system and how it feels when you're starting to lean into that cluttered, hoarding energy system. The more aware you are of that, the easier it is to make sure that you don't go down that rabbit hole, because it is a choice. But come back to center. There's another divinity session that a portion of it is nothing but silence can deafen the earth and still seem small. Just think about that for a moment. The power of silence, the power of stillness, the power of presence. All of those things are wrapped up in each other. Yes, that was from Divinity Session 24. Nothing but silence can deafen the earth and somehow seem small. In releasing the clutter, in allowing yourself to slow down and come back to center, you return to your nature. You return to the true you, the truth that has always been, was simply mute and pushed aside, put on the back burner and in the background while all these other things were taken center stage. today, at least 5 minutes. Give yourself 5 minutes to simply meditate. If you have more time, definitely do that nervous system reset hypnosis. But make sure that you are releasing and you're not holding on to all of these different things for your peace of mind, first and foremost, for the health of your vessel, your body, your mind, your energy system, because all these things that you allow yourself to hoard and hold on to energetically, they will create physical issues. It's just a matter of time. And the longer you hold on to all that energetic gunk, funk, foolala, the more strength you're giving behind the issues that it's going to create. It's just making that more powerful because it's had more time to fester. It's had more time to grow mold. It's had more time to affect you, which is why I'm also saying cleanse yourself energetically every single day. And this message is coming through today for a reason. If you're listening to it in real time, if your intuition brought you to this in the future and you're listening to the replay back, cleanse and release what you're holding on to. That's what your spirit is calling for. That's what your energy is calling for. And that is what will free you to experience more of life, what will free you to acknowledge the truth of who you are, the power that you possess. You have to declutter, release the excess, release the gunk, release the funk, release the junk, let it go. Just let it go. If you have a Mayan knife that thing, rip it out, get it out your energy system, push it out. You can simply use your intention. There are many things that you can do. And I also want to mention that in the Pathways course to Divine Consciousness and Fulfillment, there's many frameworks given by the Cosmic Collective Consciousness there. And there is a meditation for decluttering your spirit and decluttering your mind. So again, I say the tools are provided for you. It's just a matter of you applying them, of using them, and implementing them for your well-being, for your clarity, for your peace of mind, for your growth. Your spirit is calling for it. If you've been working and working and working and working day and night, all of that, take time for you. That's outpouring. It may be outpouring into a project that you're passionate about. That's great. Your spirit still needs you. Your soul still needs you. Your path and your purpose still needs you. And that self-nurture of decluttering your spirit, of giving that space and that silence for your inner knowing, can help you with any project that you're working on. Those aha moments are waiting for you, but you have to give it space to come through. You have to clear the static for it to come through clearly. And me saying that, recognizing the power of stillness. And everything that you're looking to create, it already exists. It's a matter of matching the frequency. It's a matter of some actions you'll have to do to get to it. But give yourself that time again to slow down, to be in stillness, to reflect, to, my Virgo is coming through right now a little bit, to analyze and evaluate how you can do things more efficiently. At the beginning, I talked about, come back to me now. Come on, stream. At the beginning, we talked about how at different points in your journey, you need different things. You have everything that you need within you. But if there's all this noise, you won't have the clarity, the wherewithal to pick the right tool for the task. So meditation, slowing down, all of this, okay, from Virgos out there, this will help you with efficiency. So you're not, quote unquote, wasting time and leaking energy into something that does not actually matter, into something that's going to keep you on a hamster wheel, into something that is not actually moving you forward. Declutter the spirit, declutter the mind, meditate, reset your nervous system so you can move with clarity, so that inner knowing can shine. So you can be more you. And those outside opinions, those outside expectations are not puppeteering you. So they are not controlling you. Declutter your spirit today. Silence the energetic noise, y'all. Give yourself time to just be. Your spirit is calling for it. And that's a message. So thank you all for showing up for yourself. Do the work. Zora Kumti. And until next time, be well and thrive, y'all. Perpetually.
They never told you, did they? No. The power in your hands, it glows. In the mirror, a stranger stares back, but it's you. It's you. The world lacks. Feel the pulse beneath your skin, the storm you hold. Let it begin. Stand in your God mode.